Good morning. We had a good meeting with the president. First of all, we had to thank the president, the Congress, and the American people for the support they have given to our struggle for 6 years. And we have attained the goals we wanted to attain, which was peace, stability, and the movement of the process towards democracy. All those are in place now. So we have thanked him for that. And again, we asked the president that the United States should maintain their firm commitment to follow the process through so that the problems we may encounter from here to September 1992 should not derail the process. I think those are the items that we have discussed with the president.
Do you have any?
Portanto, discutimos com o presidente primeiro para agradecer a assistência que a administração, o Congresso e o povo americano deram à UNITA. Os objetivos foram atingidos: a paz, a estabilidade e o movimento para a democracia. E também pedimos ao presidente que a América devia continuar a seguir firmemente o processo de paz e democratização no nosso país.
Do you have any concern that this process will have difficulties to go forward?
Naturally, it is the first time that the Angolans are at peace for a long, long time. It is also the first time that the Angolans are going to have elections, so we may have some problems. One thing which is sure is that there will be no return to war at all. The people, they don't want war. The government does not want war. We don't want war. I think that's some assurance we can give you.
But you're satisfied with the good faith of Mr. Dos Santos?
I think that we have to work together in order that where we find a problem, it has to be discussed.
Mr. Savimbi, are all the troops, Cuban troops, have they all withdrawn from Angola at this point?
I think combatant troops have left, but we have some 5,000 to 7,000 Cubans remaining there. As you know, the system in Cuba, what they call the militias, it is everybody trained. Then, though they are doing civilian work, they have a military background. Then we wish very much to see them off.
There was a rumor saying that a lot of them did not want to leave the country and that they may be allowed to stay as citizens. Does that worry you, or would you accept that?
We don't know yet, but we understand that those who are remaining there, they fear the transition in their own country. So they don't know if the transition in Cuba to democracy, if it will be smooth or violent. This is why I think they don't want to go to Cuba now.
In an interview this morning, published this morning, you expressed concern that the elections could be pushed until '93. Do you have such a concern?
We have discussed that with the president, because when President Dos Santos came here, he gave his firm commitment that he will work with us and other parties to have elections in September 1992.
And he's not following his commitment? He's not following on that commitment?
In the discussion, he gave us to understand that if the problems are major, he may change. Then we don't want him to continue to think on those terms.
Will you ask the president for any specific help that may boost the electoral process and prevent delays?
We did not. What we asked the president is that the United States should be interested, maintain the interest in following the process.
What's going on with the countries of troops in the assembly areas?
It is advanced.
By September, right?
It is advancing now very well.
But when are you going to finish?
We are going to finish this month.
This month?
Not us. We have finished in September, the first week. But the government has to finish this month.
Late this month, mid?
I think it depends much, because now they had 27 locations where they're supposed to assemble their troops. But they have assembled only at 18 places. Then we hope they will finish even up the end of this month.
Dr. Savimbi, what kind of work are these soldiers involved in? I mean, what are they doing right now?
Which ones?
The Cuban soldiers.
The Cubans, they are doing civilian works, construction, roads, and some radars repair. But even though it worries us, their presence.
Dr. Savimbi, 3 weeks ago you denounced the number of problems in the peace process. Are they resolved now?
Yes, I think that our statement has helped to streamline the position of the government, because now I think we have a permanent delegation from the government in the GPMC, which is responsible to implement the decisions taken in that forum.
Everything is well between you and President Santos now?
Yes, yes, it is.
Presidente Savimbi, podia dizer-me quais as suas impressões da reunião que acabou de ter com o Presidente Bush? As suas impressões do encontro com o Presidente Bush?
Correram umas impressões muito boas. Encontramos um amigo, portanto é pela quinta vez que eu ganho a Casa Branca, portanto não tivemos nenhum problema. Ela está interessada no processo e ela espera que todo o processo corra da melhor maneira.
Diga-me, entretanto, a situação em Angola é preocupante, mas de qualquer forma acha que o avanço será, quer dizer, não pode ser detido, é imparável, não é verdade?
O processo é irreversível, é verdade que pode haver problemas aqui e acolá, mas definitivamente que o processo de paz, estabilidade e democratização são processos que fazem da situação completamente irreversível.
Essa situação vai ser também foco nos seus outros encontros que vai ter aqui em Washington, não é verdade?
Com certeza.
Dr. Savimbi for radio today, sorry, Renee. What did President Bush tell you and how are the elections going?
I think what we informed the president is that we feel that the process is going well with some few problems, but it's not problems which may derail the process. And the president was happy to hear that.
What are the major problems? What will the president do to help you?
What we want is just to reinforce the commitment of the United States in following the process so that the government can comply with the commitments the President Santos has taken here when he was here.
And is he complying?
I think the President said that the United States is interested in that process until elections.
Mm-hmm. And what assistance do you need from the United States on this trip?
I think that's all. We came here to thank the government and to ask them to continue, nothing else.
How are your
Thank you very
relations now
much.
with the government of South Africa, sir?
I have no relations with South Africa, and it is important to say that it is the government of MPLA which has better relations with South Africa, which is working against them, because for years they have been castigating us because of that. Now the people, they see that of a sudden relations between South Africa and Rwanda have improved. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.